Today marks 10 years that I've been out of the military. I knew I was going to come home, go to school, keep training and fighting. What I didn't think was going to happen is that I would have become a community member in the streets that I used to literally run away from gang unit, where I sold guns and drugs and caused a lot of trouble. And I didn't think I was going to start a company that would have over 800 tattoos all over the world, from Spain, France, Australia, New Zealand, all over the US, and use those profits to give either gear or money to guys who are trying to enter the special operations community, that to this day, over 30 guys that I've helped, right, for free. Or pay for guys, psychedelic therapy or just rehab or skateboards and food for the community that I grew up in, and host these events for law enforcement, military, and my local community. And it's been a blessing. And I used to think it was dumb luck or the universe, but I've come to realize it is God. Because I used to not, people would ask me, how is it that you survived the streets? How is it that you have survived, Iraq, Afghanistan, and even that your job was to literally pull bombs out of the ground with your bare hands, and then come back home and you are not lost in pills and alcohol. You are, not a fraction of what you used to be. Because guys get out of the military and what they used to be, that's not who they are now, unfortunately. And I used to just say, I don't know, it's just luck or the universe, but it is God. And I will continue to do the work. But, have I made mistakes along the way? For sure, yes. I am not perfect, but 10 years is enough to, I think, for people to see, hey, he is how he is. It's not like I wake up and I tell myself, hey, don't like money in your bank account. Don't be a homeowner. Don't like a fancy car. I've tried to spend money on myself and my family and ball out, but it's enjoyable for a second or two. And then after that, I'm like, I see kids who remind me of who I used to be, as a little kid, and they need help. The time to act is now. It is not, hey, do it later. And some people may not understand that, but if you've seen what I've seen and you've done what I've done, you would know tomorrow it is not promised. So I want to help now, but things are going to change. I am going to do my nonprofit, so my family and friends stop yelling at me about not doing all this work for free, because all this work is, I don't have a nonprofit. So now I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do my best work. I don't see posts or videos and think, hey, Angel, thank you, you're doing great work, this and this. I don't see that post or comment or whatever and be like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to go kill this workout now. No, I have always done my best work after terrible things. When growing up, being told that I'd never amount to anything, and my own actions then pushing more people away because I was being a troublemaker on the streets, and then realizing, I can do something with my life, and I joined the military. And then being in the military and voicing that, hey, I want to be in the special operations community, and then literally being laughed at by my squad leader and team leader and my whole squad and the company. And then going to selection and dudes looking at me and saying, oh, this guy thinks he has a chance. I do not do my best work off positivity. And now, with what's going on and all this, if you thought that I've done something good or I've done great things, wait till you see what's next. I have donated a kidney. I have served this country. I am serving still my country by bettering my community. And I could not have done it without the help of my wife, my kids, my friends. And I used to say that a podcast was long enough for you to get a sense of who somebody is, but we've come to learn, you can bullshit around a conversation for 3 hours. How many of these fake personalities have turned out to be the total fucking soul sucking for this community? And I have tried to be the best bridge that I can for both worlds. I'm not perfect. I'll keep making mistakes, but there is no doubt that I love my community. I am grateful to be born here. Um, and I do not care about shiny things, really money. I'm, I'm rich already and with what I have. And some people don't value the things that I value, and that's fine. But my message has always been positive for the most part, and I'll keep it that way. So, thank you for all the help, and I will continue to do the work because that is what God wants. Boom.